I was born in Kailua, Hawaii. My mom and dad were in the military over there. One was in the Marines and the other was in the Navy. I did a lot of moving. It wasn't really a great childhood. There were some good things to it, but there was a lot of difficulties with it. I had enlisted into the National Guard as an infantryman in Pendleton, Oregon, and then went to basic training in Fort Benning, Georgia. I asked about an opportunity to go from National Guard to active duty, and they said, yeah, and I said, I'll do it, and if you send me to Europe. And so I ended up going to Germany. I was in Germany for, I want to say it was about 6 months before we found out that we were going to Kosovo. So I left there with some appreciation for some cultural things where I saw multi-generations supporting each other, which I really enjoyed seeing, just families being together as families. I thought that was really good. I took away a lot from my military time with, I was put into a space where I could excel. Being able to kind of hang on the coattails of people that have done it and learn and be given that space to fail, to practice, and to become good with people that really care about us wanting to be good. So when I got out of the Army, I come back to the States. I really didn't know what to do with school yet, and I knew I was coming back to Oregon. So I ended up going to Oregon State, and I wanted to study civil engineering. I had a hard time in classes. I'm taking classes for the second or the third time, and just struggling with it. And I'm like, I'm going back to the military. I wanted to do something that I could apply as a civilian, so I went into what we call narrowband communications. And so with that, that's where I learned about electricity, and I learned how to take electricity and turn it into digitally encrypted radio signals. I knew electrical, was able to get trained up to do the hydraulic and the mechanical stuff, and then took off in a career in wind and really started applying that. My role at COCC currently is an apprenticeship program coordinator. Within that role, I build programs, I teach programs, and I administrate apprenticeship programs. A really small, short program is designed to be, basically 80 to 120 hours, where people that, if you worked in food service and now you want to go into skilled trades, 80 hours of education, you're entry-level qualified to go into any skilled trade job. That's pre-apprenticeship. Apprenticeship is a form of education that once you become employed, if you work for a place that sponsors apprentices, they will send you back to continue your education. All groups that I deal with, every single time that we go out and we do something and they leave, it's smiles. It's really a happy side of education. I really enjoy it because I just get to watch people realize that experience. One of the reasons why I love my job, or probably the main reason, is because I get to see people who transition to be better versions of themselves, and being a part of that and being a cheerleader for them to go and to do that and to feel valued and to feel welcome and to feel like I'm supposed to be here. There's a lot of people out there that are like me, and I think that they've gone through, similar experiences where they had a tough time growing up, or they've gone through difficult things, and then when they finally decide to put a foot down and stand up and do something with themselves and do something about it, it feels good to be part of programs that are there for them.